Tell me about templates. I'm not sure I understand exactly what a template is compared to a recipe.
Sure. Let me just pull up a document or a tab here and show you, because it's much easier to do on that front.
Okay.
So you're here logged into Jasper, and usually when we're talking about recipes, you can go to the recipe section, make your own recipe, start from scratch, and then you're inside of boss mode.
Okay.
So this is we're recipes and prompts. You can have more free form for creating and engineering them and putting out longer content and all of that stuff. But templates are they've all got certain prompts engineered behind them. Yeah.
I forgot that those were called templates. I understand what you mean now.
This one is really cool though, that I'm finding the dynamic template just came out recently. You can basically go through and start with anything you'd want. So it's a keynote speech for dog training, outline, and starter script. You could tell it something that you want, and the more detailed and precise you get here, the better that the dynamic template's going to operate. But this is then now Jasper in the background doing the prompt engineering, so that it's going to now it's like Jasper's prompting the human now that you've given it the initial idea about these are the next things that you need to fill out for me to help you complete the process. And so this can change pretty drastically depending on the type of content that you're looking to produce. But in this case, if I wanted a keynote speech for dog training and an outline and a starter script, Jasper's prompting me already to at least get my wheels turning and to fill the stuff out. And so basically now it's just my job to come in and bring my own title in, the art of dog training, right? I can literally follow this to a T, but I'm just filling out ultimately all the key variables that the AI needs to reference to help craft the content you want in an effective way. Key point to understand: secrets to successful dog training. See, if it would help if I could type secrets to successful dog training and much more. Personal antidotes: used to hate dogs, now I'm the best trainer in the world. Maybe that's not the best example.
No, it's pretty good summary of what we do.
Long-lasting benefits of dog training of a dog's life. Long-lasting benefits. Any additional info: www.darbysdogs.com. Obviously, you can fill this out with a lot more detail, and you should, but you have a lot of room here, 600 characters, 400 characters, and all of these have Jasper in the background doing the things that you could do on your own if you wanted to be a prompt engineer and a tech person and develop your own prompts, or have the free form to just do it straight into OpenAI or an interface like ChatGPT. But now Jasper's giving me these different outputs. This is new. I haven't seen this yet. It's formatting, and it looks like I'm going to be able to format link and start to edit documents right here, on the side of it. So if I wanted an email, I would do the same process. So you can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't necessarily start with that if it were me, but this is the editing, right? That we're talking about, just being an editor here. Behind it, today, you might share some secrets.
You typed in www.darbysdogs.com. Does Jasper have the capability to go look at that?
I don't believe so. And this is as of right now. I don't believe inside of a template, but inside of Jasper Chat, it actually does. And so you could say, or I don't know how much it's doing in terms of an actual pulling directly from a site, but it's referencing sites that you can pull up and link right here. And I think if it's not already something it's actively doing, that we're not too far away from Jasper, and or uploading a site for it to reference directly. I was like consistently for tone of voice and such. I think that's already here in some other regards. But now
Wow.
I've got a whole, basically
Yeah.
I've got this, and then I've got, see, the thing is, like, now that you've got an outline, this is like a prompt that you could use to write and expand on this is more and more. And so,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
and so like you could go as deep as you want with it, but ultimately I think like being able to approach a template like this isn't just going to help in terms of like refining like an idea without needing to necessarily know what prompt you need. But now you can take this, you can move it into boss mode, and then you could still formulate your own recipe to do this. You don't necessarily have to in every sense of the word. There's some places that like doing a dynamic template is going to make more sense than going and building your own recipe. And that might just be a matter of having one prompt that you know what you need to do for that one prompt that you use all the time. And now that prompt is basically going to fill out your workflow, or at least fit into your workflow to help you get what ultimately the recipe would produce.